And welcome to day 2. So today's mission was to meet Joe at Bill's Bike Barn, which is in the northeast of Pennsylvania. And like most of the mornings on this trip, we start off with a bunch of fog, but we were able to push through it and continue on our way. This morning wasn't too eventful, but I did stop by Fred Long Centennial Park, which I don't know what the elevation is, but as you can see, it's a beautiful sight to be above the fog, which doesn't happen too often. But along the route, there's some really cool small towns I wish I had time to check out and understand the history. But I pressed forward and made my way to Bill's Bike Barn. So Bill's Bike Barn is a massive collection of mostly motorcycle stuff, but as you'll see in the video, basically he collected everything. And over time he kind of made additions and turned this into a museum that you could come check out. It wasn't expensive. I want to say it was like 10, maybe 15 bucks. But it's a real unique place, so I definitely recommend stopping if you're in the area. So we made it to Centralia, Pennsylvania. This is a well-known ghost town. In 1962, there was a coal fire that started, and after millions of dollars, they weren't able to put it out. And the town went from 1,000 residents to 5. It's not really worth stopping now just because everything's gone. So the next stop was at the big Mine Run Geyser. So this is a drainage pipe that flows water from the old coal mining just up the street, and based on the water level it'll rise up for a few feet, but it's not as impressive as it used to be. A gentleman up the street gave us a history lesson on the geyser itself, which you could hear some parts of it here.
Yeah, on Valentine's Day, it looked like a big heart.
Oh yeah.
You see that tree that used to be orange all the way up there, because it used to spray probably about 16, 18 feet out of there.
Jeez. So is this a normal height?
No, the water level's getting low in the line. Yeah.
It'll go back up once you get a good rain?
Oh, yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah, like what I always called out the shit creek down there.
Yeah.
All the shit goes in it.
And that's all sulfur, the stuff?
Yep.
Oh, it's
Yep.
also must be iron too to turn.
All iron.
Yeah.
But I laughed. There's people that fucking fill up drinking bottles off of it.
Oh,
And
no.
at Jersey
No
place, I
way.
said, there's no way that you're going to get back to Jersey without shitting your pants. You used to get dared when you're a kid to drink the water.
No
You
way.
know what I mean? It's ice cold, because it's coming out of the mines.
As we proceeded on towards the western part of the state, each little town was real impressive. It looked like they're pretty run down though, which is pretty unfortunate. I think a lot of the jobs in the industry have left and been gone for a while. Hopefully something comes in to help them out. This is the Hyner View State Park in Pennsylvania. This is a nice paved access road to give you a great view of what a lot of people call the Eastern Grand Canyons. It's a real clean site with restrooms, so definitely worth checking out if you're looking to get a good view. Platform here is for the hang gliders. Unfortunately, the day we were there, no one was doing it, but that would have been really cool to see. So this is the Kinzua Bridge State Park. This bridge here was built in 1882 and stayed in service until 1959 with revision that was done in the early 1900s for heavier trains. Awesome museum inside, and in 2003 a tornado actually took the bridge down, and they kind of turned it into a walkway so you can see the damage and understand the history. But yeah, really cool place. It's 300 feet high, and the bridge was 2,000 feet long. So obviously, as you can see in the pictures, that's not the case anymore. But they left the remains down there so you can kind of see what happened. But it was a tornado in 2003. And the section that stayed up was actually a section that they were fixing up due to corrosion. So it's pretty unfortunate that they didn't get to fix the whole bridge, because it probably would have stayed up. So along this section of Pennsylvania, there's a ton of places to stop to take a good look at the Eastern Grand Canyons. I would imagine that the hiking's incredible here if you're into hiking. Obviously on bikes we didn't really do too much hiking, but every now and then we'll do a mile hike here and there just to move around a little bit off the bikes. But yeah, once again, a great view. I'll put all the locations in the description. From there, we proceeded on to Bradford, Pennsylvania, which is where we'll spend our next night. Another really cool old town. Zippo, the manufacturer of the lighters, was actually in this town. We didn't know that, but we took a walk around, checked out the place. We were very surprised that you could still smoke inside bars in this town. But yeah, just a cool town to visit. We were happy that we spent the night here. This was the end of our Pennsylvania part of the trip, and the next day we head into New York. Thanks for those that are still with us. If you have any questions, comment below and I'll do my best to respond. Thank you.